Good evening. There we go. Had to get myself up on my iPad so I can see when people comment. I hope you are having a wonderful Sunday evening. I know I am. Oh, hang on a second. I'm going to turn off my little heater here. It might be making a little noise here in the background, so it's good to get that turned off so you can hear me clearly. So this is Card Creating with Jean. My name is Jean Ducro. I am an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, and I live in McFarland, Wisconsin. And welcome to my Sunday night Stampin' Fun Night. We are going to make some fun little candy holders for Easter. So if you have some kids or even adults that have a little bit of a sweet tooth, I've got a quick and easy little gift that you can make for them that has something to satisfy their sweet tooth. So if you are watching this for the first time here on Facebook, in the live, or before next Tuesday on the repeat, please like and comment, because you will be put into the drawing for one of the items that we make tonight. So if you want to get, I'll probably send you the instructions on how to make this, because it'll be a little hard for me to send it through the mail with the candy in it. So you're in charge of getting the candy. But if you're interested in following me, click the follow button, and then you will be notified whenever I'm going to do another live video. And I, generally speaking, do lives on Tuesday night at 6 o'clock Central Time and on Sunday evenings at 6:30 Central Time. So on after I do my videos, I try to get them downloaded onto YouTube so that they will be on my site there forever. My site on YouTube is Card Creating with Jean, exactly the way it is here on Facebook. So Card is capitalized and Jean is capitalized, otherwise the rest of it is all in lowercase. And if you're watching this on YouTube, please give me a thumbs up or click on the bell to be notified when I upload another video. So anybody that enjoys these videos and they want to recreate what I've made a few months down the line from when I originally recorded it, you're going to need to find the video on YouTube, because Facebook ditches all videos that are 2 months old. So that is my spiel for tonight. So anyway, I enjoyed an afternoon with my sister and husband, and we went to a Swedish lodge meeting for a pea soup and pancake dinner. And I don't know if you've ever had Swedish pancakes, but they are very, very thin and almost like a crepe. And we put lingonberries on them, which is like a sweeter version of cranberries, and the lingonberries are very tiny and they're very good. I always call them Swedish ketchup because they put them on everything. They put them on their meatballs, potatoes, you name it, it goes on everything. Good evening, Rhonda. Welcome. So I had a traditional Swedish meal tonight, which it's been a while since I've had. Brought back great memories of going to Sweden and visiting our family and enjoying pea soup and pancakes there as well. So it's one of their meals that they normally would have on Fat Tuesday, the day before Ash Wednesday. And I think most lodges would serve it the weekend before Ash Wednesday, but this one meets once a month, and I guess it's normally the second Sunday in the month, so they decided to have their pea soup and pancake meal this afternoon. So it was nice, and we enjoyed it. Hi, Carol. Welcome. Thanks, Rhonda, for sharing. I really appreciate that. It helps quite a bit. So I don't know if I have anything else. I'm having my second eyeball surgery on Wednesday, so I will be able to see really good. I noticed as the week has progressed that my left eye isn't fighting so much with my right eye, and just once in a while I have a hard time. This morning in church we have a stained glass cross at the front of the church, and when the light was shining in, and which it always does when we have our services in the morning, that was bothering my eyes. And I don't know if it was at that point, if I was looking more out of my left eye, so I was seeing the cataracts and how foggy it was, or what the problem was, but I was having some issues. But on the whole, I went to the doctor on Friday and they tested my eyes. I'm sorry, that wasn't Friday, it was Thursday. And my days all get mixed up. You know how it is when you're retired, if you're retired. One day is like the next. So I was tested then for my reading and for distance, and 20/20 and both. And so I'm really happy. I will not need to wear glasses. And I don't know if I'll need to wear reading glasses for some of the close-up work that I do here. I noticed this afternoon when I was trying to do some paper folding that I was having a hard time seeing the two edges and whether or not they lined up exactly correct. And I tried, if I turned on my second light that I have here. I normally don't put that on when I'm doing work on my table, and that seemed to help a little bit. So I know that lighting is essential for getting a good look at something that is close up or really minute. So anyway, I think I am ready to flip the camera down. I don't think we are going to be on terribly long tonight. I just have one project, but we're going to do it 3 times. It's a little paper. It's a little candy container for Easter, and I think you guys are going to love it. It's very easy, quick. I can slap these together so fast. Fast is good. So anyway, let's get started. Let's see how far down. Oh, that looks great. Okay. So we are going to be putting the boxes together to hold these cute little chocolate covered marshmallow bunnies. And you get 5 of them. I know there's only 4 here. I've already taken one out to use on another box. You get 5 of them in a box at the Dollar Store for $1.25. So you can get 5 of these little guys out of one box, which I think is awesome. It's great if you are somebody that, like me, that sells some of the things, so you can get your bang for the buck. And we are going to be using the Easter Joy cardstock, which is on low inventory. So I'm giving you fair warning. And also the dies to the Easter basket set are on low inventory. So if that is something that you want to get, I would hurry up and get that ordered. I checked that just before we went on. So I have everything cut, so we should be able to move pretty quickly through these. Put these aside. I have, like I say, we'll make 3 of these. Come here. There we go. Okay. So we'll do last, which is this one. Okay. So I'm starting out with Pretty in Pink and Balmy Blue. We'll do the pink one first. And I'm going to bring down my scoreboard here. And we are going to score this piece, which is 2 inches wide by 8.5. So you're going to be able to get 5 of these out of one sheet of cardstock. We are going to score this at 1 inch. Hi, Carrie. Glad you could join. So 1 inch, we're going to score it. 3 inches. And 3.5. And that's it. So you're going to fold these two, which are going to be the bottom of the box, and this top score line is going to be turned this direction, so it has a little lip. I don't know what else to call it. So let me just grab my bone folder and we'll get a good crease on these. Easy peasy. And then I think we'll go with this set. Nope, I think I'm going to use the other set. It seems to have more pink in it. Okay, so I've cut the cardstock. It's cut at 1 7/8. You have one piece that's 4 7/8. That's going to fit right in here. So it's 1/8 of an inch shorter than what the cardstock is. A piece that is 1 7/8 by 1 7/8, and a piece that is 1 7/8 by 7/8. So we are just going to be putting these, let's see, this goes this direction, I believe. That looks like it's correct. And this one, all right. Just wanted to make sure I've got the pattern going the right way. Now this is that specialty designer series paper, so it does like to bend with this heavy duty covering on it here. I am going to use my stamp and seal. Whoops, let's get the cover off. It works so much easier that way. And I'm just going to make sure I get all 4 sides to help it, to keep it from continuing to want to curl. And then we're just going to get this in here. Whoops, let's get up there to the right marking there. Well, come on, Jean. Okay. And then this one's going to go underneath here. You could use any kind of paper. This idea came from Stamping with Amore. She has a site on YouTube, and I get daily, I think, videos from her. Sorry, can't talk and stamp at the same time. Okay, so we basically have our box all put together. And now I'm going to grab, let's get our bunnies out. 3 of them, so we'll get 3. Now I'm going to take and put some Stamp and Seal right down the center so that our bunny does not shift around. And I want to put him in here so his little face sticks out over the top. So he's not going all the way down. He could go all the way down to here. I did that on the first one, and I was very unhappy that I did that. And then I'm going to take, let's see, the pink. We can use some of the little pink ribbon. The narrow ribbon works the best for this, I think. Yeah, let's put that up there so I don't lose it. And I am just going to tie this around underneath here, and we're going to tie it over to the side. And that is plenty of ribbon there. Okay, I just get this back together, and what I like to do is I like to put a dimensional on here on the underside of this. Just like it sticking out. The instructions that she had did not do this. Oh, nuts. I missed a step. That's what happens. But it's still fine. Alright, here's my little jar of goodies. We are going to put one of the little, this goes on the basket for the Easter. It's one of the, it's this one right here that goes with this. That you can put it on the edge of the basket if you want to for decorating. We're going to add this down here and then just trim off the excess. And I usually like to do this before I put it down. A little bit extra. It's easiest to put the glue on the flap than to try to put the glue on this. It just works better that way. And I'm just trying to cover up the edge of the top there so that it's not showing through on any of the bottom of that. I don't know what you'd call that little thing. I'm going to let that set up good. Now, let's see. We can... I have some things that are cut out. They're not stamped yet. Let's see. This one's going to go with the orange one. You can either do... Actually, I think I've got this rabbit that's already stamped. We can put this little bunny here on this one. Or, let's see. I got a pink flower I can put on there. Where are my flowers? Here they are. I went through and I cut out a bunch of stuff. I don't know how that's going to look on there. It might be too much pink. The white bunny with the pink accents on it. Yeah, it's going to kind of blend in. Alright, that's good enough. I'm going to just cut this off. And I like to do it from the back side, but you know, I got ahead of myself assembling there. Alright, I think we're going to put this guy on there. Put that back. Get all my little parts and pieces up here. And I'm going to put a dimensional on just the bottom part here of him. And then we'll add a little glue to the ears and the very top of his head. Just down about that far. Like you could see that after I lifted my top of the glue. Ay, ay, ay. Looks better if I take the little backing off. So that's on there like so. And then if you want to trim this up a little bit, so not quite so long. There you have it. Isn't that just the cutest thing? Hi Pam. Hi Lori. Welcome. And thank you guys for sharing, those that have. I really appreciate it. Okay, let's try number 2. And that one's going to be this blue one. So again, it's 2 inches wide by 8.5 long, and you can get about 5 of them out of one piece of cardstock. We are going to score this at 1 inch. Three inches. and 3.5. And then this one we fold the opposite way for that little cuff. All right, let's go and burnish this good. All right, so for this one we'll use the striped patterned paper. And again, these are cut at 1 7/8 inch wide, so I just cut 1 7/8 inch strip out of the DSP. This piece is 1 7/8 again by 4 7/8. This one is 1 7/8 by 1 7/8, so it's a square. And this one is 1 7/8 by 7/8. So these are going to go on here to cover up a little bit of the cardstock. It's so funny when I put the seal on these on the silicone mat and I go to pick it up, it always wants to stick like there's glue on my mat, and I keep looking at my mat like there must be glue on here, but there isn't. It just, why it does that I do not know. Okay, this one's going to go down here, and I don't know about if you're doing a print that has a pattern that runs down. It's not going to matter if you run it end to end. This one a little more so because you want the stripes to be the same. This one would probably be just a little bit more obvious. But because you got the cuff here and you've got this over the top, you're not going to be able to tell that you're matching up this corner or this edge to this edge or this edge to that edge. It's just, I don't know that it makes that big of a difference. Thanks, Lori. I'm glad you like it. And sorry, guys, that I didn't get a chance to answer back all your comments last time. Sometimes I get at it right away, and my week was pretty busy last week and just did not get to it. Okay, this time I'm going to do it right away, the way I should have done it the first time. This is the step that I'm going to add this little scallop thing. Scalloped edge. Just put a little bit of glue on here. And, I mean, you could put it underneath if you wanted to, but because you've got two edges here, the edge of the DSP and the edge of the cardstock, I wanted to cover that whole thing up. Let me see. I think I got to flip this over. Yep. So then I just put that on and kind of flip it over and bring it right up so that it just comes right up to the edge of the scallop and isn't going to show through. While that is just drying a little bit, we'll add our little strip of glue and our cute little bunny back in here. I love these because the colors on these bunnies are just perfect for our cardstock and our DSP. I think that's going to be okay. Yep, his little face is going to show through there. In fact, I could bring it down just a little bit. Yep, that's good. Okay. I'm going to snip this off. And this one we will use the cute gingham ribbon to tie this one shut. Yeah, it's so nice. It's got Happy Easter at the top. You don't need to add any sentiment on it unless you wanted to. But this just makes it so easy. just going to add my, oh, my dimensionals are right here. Add my dimensional. I just don't want it to glue down my ribbon when I put that cuff down, or whatever you want to call it, because I might need to adjust it when I go to tie the bow. Bring that forward a little bit. Okay. Now for this one, we could either do a rabbit or we could do, let's see, there aren't any blue tulips. We could do this set of flowers here, or I suppose we could put a pink flower on there. That would look kind of pretty. Kind of like that. Let's see, gotta get the other piece to it. Okay. And what's nice about this is that we don't have to worry about, normally, we wouldn't have to worry about it going in the mail. Oh my gosh, I got a mess up here. Let's see, do I have any little ones left? No. I do want just a little one. I think it's going to fit on here okay. It does. I like that, giving that little bit of definition. And then I'm going to grab one of these and I'm going to cut this so that it is shorter. Take a little bit off of both ends. So that will bring this down. And we can just add that. And maybe I cut too much on him. I've got more of these. Let's see. Where did I have them? They're in here. In here? Nope, they're not in there. I've got so many parts and pieces here. There we go. Got little cups all over the place with. Alright, so I'll cut this shorter and leave the other one longer. Let's see. I want to get it up. Yeah, that's better. I want it up there. That's cute. What do you guys think? I think that'll work out good. All right. I'm going to... Let's see about putting a couple of dimensionals on there. Hopefully it will not show through. No, it doesn't. They are so smart about putting these dies wide enough to get a dimensional on them. That one might not. Nope, just a little bit showing. Just a smidge. There. Alright. Oh. Come on. There we go. I know I should have my take your pick tool. I hear you guys. Alright. Ooh, I like this already. And this guy, I think we're just going to glue him on. Got a brand new bottle of glue here and it really wants to ooze out fast. And I don't want it to. Try and get it so that center is straight. There. Well, that's kind of cute, isn't it? All right. Let's see. Let's go with number 3. Where did I go with number 1? Oh, there it is. Got too many things here on my desk. Okay. This one is going to use the yellow ribbon. Okay. We are going to use the, what is it, peach pie? Timid Tiger? No. Yeah, peach pie. Geez, I just took these out this afternoon. You'd think I'd remember. Okay, 1 inch again. 1 inch. 3 inch. 3.5. These are so easy to do assembly line, so you can get a bunch of them done. Yep. And this one we're going to use this. Come here. This set of paper. So this one does definitely have a right side and a wrong side to it. I love this side, and I've never used this side on either piece that I've got of this. And for those of you that weren't on earlier, I said that the Easter Joy paper and the dies are on the low inventory list. So if this is something that you want to get, I would get it ordered quickly before you are out of luck. Oh, that one is up a little high. Bring it down. Come on. Come on. There we go. That's better. I haven't used orange for this yet. Now that's, yep, okay. It didn't look like it was right side up, but it is. Okay, now, this one I was thinking about putting grass on it down here and skipping putting the other piece up here. It's a thought, but let's get our little bunny in here. Just hold it up good. And bunny only has a little bit of orange on, but I think it's still okay. Just a smidge, okay. These just go pretty fast, and I thought that it was probably best to put with the orange this yellow. I don't even know if I like that. Let's see what I got for ribbon. I think this one is, oh no, that's still current. I don't have, These are kind of wide. I think this one would be easier to maneuver around there and get a nice bow. Otherwise, I could use linen thread, but to bring out the... Let's see how this looks. I think this is something that's on not orderable right now. I think I remember seeing it on there. I looked at the list before and to see where we were at on some of this stuff, and I noticed that the paper for the Delicate Dreams set is now not available until April 27th. It must have been on the low inventory last week, or I don't know. I was very disappointed because I know that some of you are waiting for that set, and the dies will be available the week of the 23rd of this month. Oh, sometimes my hands don't want to turn right. There we go. Oh, I know what else we did that was different. This weekend we cut the cord on our cable and decided to go with just streaming services. I've been trying to get my husband to do that for I don't know how many years, because he keeps griping about how the price of everything keeps going up. Every month, he says, it keeps going up. So I was happy. So I had to spend 2 days researching what the best streaming service is going to be for us, because that was my job. So, okay, I'm thinking we could go with this. We could go with this. I would stamp this. Not going to put it on white. And then maybe, let me see. I should have some. Let's see if I've got it. Yay, I do. Let's see if I can stamp straight. We could put a little egg on there too. I think a tulip and an egg. I didn't grab the egg die out. I thought that might be fun. Egg, there we are. Alright, now I'm going to use Shamrock Green, Shy Shamrock, sorry, on the egg, I think. Well, for sure on the flower. Let's see how my aim is tonight. Flower. And then we can color in you can see me. Yeah, I guess you can. Every once in a while I decide I better look up. So right now all I ordered was Apple TV. And we do have a small antenna on the side of the house, so that picks up the stations that are local. Okay, now I don't want to do a black because there isn't any black in the... Let's try this in green and hope for the best. I don't know if I'm going to like that. Let me look at what it looks like with the peach pie. I don't know if it's going to look funny next to the outline of this or not. I think this is going to be better. Ooh, it's right on the edge. Okay. Might have to do a little trimming on that. I don't like it when it's uneven. That's better. Flour isn't quite so bad. All right. Now I'm thinking, should we maybe put this on as dimensionals so it pops up? I'm going to use a glue dot to glue this or glue that down, I think. Just one glue dot. This one I had not thought through completely. There, because I think with putting these things on, it's going to overshadow the, yeah, okay, so let's add some, we'll add a little bit of light shy shamrock. And just the balmy, light balmy for the top part. Jeez, that one didn't want to come. Goodness gracious. And then we have lemon lolly. I'm going to see what the light looks. Light might be too much, but we're going to try it. Not bad. And this the peach pie. Oh, that's timid color. Light peach pie. Put that at the top. Oh, we need the pink. Oh, the pink is going to look terrible with the orange down there. I'm going to go with light peach pie over this as well. Not much of that's going to show anyway because it's going to be in the grass. In the grass. Okay. Oh, well, Jean. Let's get the light out again. Is that the light? Light shy shamrock. We're just going to use the light so that the dark shines through, shows through, so you get the outline of the leaves. And now, let's see, what color should we make the, maybe we should make that pink. Not much pink showing though, it's mostly orange. Guess we're going to go with the orange. Okay, dark mixed up. I think on this one I could actually add some dark on there. Alright, let's just there. Alright. Boy, that doesn't show up much, does it? Ugh. Well, I don't know about you, but I'm not caring for it. What do you guys think? This doesn't show up. It blends in too much. Ah, I don't know. Let's try just the rabbit. I do kind of like using the grass, though. That would be cute. And since so much of that is orange, we'll take the peach pie and do the outline of the rabbit in the peach pie. It's an orange sickle bunny. I think I'm off on that. Well, I think I gotta go with it because I don't have another one cut. Yeah, I think that's gonna be cute. All right. Sometimes we have to experiment, don't we? Glue dot. Okay. I'm not going to put the egg on. Oh, need a little glue on the back of them. Okay. I think we'll all right. Mini glue dots. And I hang them off just a little bit. Just a smidge. It's like 3/4 of a mini glue dot. Okay. I'm going to bring it up so it just covers the bottom of the DSP, but not the cardstock. Now, clean that off. There. Oh, I think that was cute. I just don't think that was, just wasn't cutting it. So there are our 3 little guys. I hope you like them. Get some of the stuff out of the way, so I got some stuff to show you. See, I'll get the other 2 out and you can tell me which one you like the best. We have Mr. Stripes here with the pink flower, and we have the pink one with the pink bunny. Which one do you like the best? Come on. Come on, fingers, pick this stuff up. There we go. Okay, whoop, forgot these two. Love the rabbit ones. This one, I don't know. I thought about putting grass on here too, but I thought maybe introducing another color wasn't a wise thing to do. I'm always careful about what I add on to these things when I'm starting to introduce more colors. So, let's do our drawing first from our cards that we made on Tuesday night. Oops, grabbing more than I should. Trying to remember which one we did first. I think we did this one first. This one needs to be pulled out just a smidge. There, I think. There. I think these are cute. So this was the one that's the bridge card. It's a thank you note, so you have room to write inside. And this is a thinking of you. Get well soon. With that really cool specialty paper. I really love that stuff. So what is not available right now until April 27th is this paper here. Not this. This isn't even mentioned on the listing, but it's just the special copper DSP, copper floral DSP that isn't available till the, did I say 21st? I meant the 27th if I said it wrong. Sorry. But the dies will be available, the dies for this will be available on March 23rd. Okay, let's see what we got going on here. Well, I'm glad you liked them all, Rhonda and Carol. The last one? Oh, the one with the grass. Okay. I have Shar, and she's not even on tonight, is she? I haven't seen her unless she popped on in between. Nope. So Shar won our card tonight. Number 1. So I will have to send her a note and tell her she won and to make a choice. Yeah, it's too bad. She's normally on. I hope things are okay. Okay. I posted this picture on the Facebook page, but I made another one, and that was this cute purse. This is made with a 12 by 12 inch paper. It's like a Mary Poppins bag somebody wrote. And this one I found on Pinterest. And I ended up putting 2 of the Velcro dots on here. And look at it, it's really big. You can see inside, you could get a lot in there. So if you have, you know, I could stick my whole hand up to my wrist in there. If you have some jewelry that you're going to give to somebody, that would work well. And you'd still have plenty of room for probably candy if you wanted to put it in, but it's great for a small gift. So that is 12 by 12. And then I said to myself, why don't you try making one 8 by 8 and see how much smaller it is. I couldn't believe it. This is 8 by 8. Look at the difference in the size. So I had to fudge and figure out how to do part of it. There's one spot that when you fold this side in and then you fold it, part of it back again, they needed to meet in the center, and I had to do a little finagling to get this one to work. And this one I put the, see if I can, oh, it's going to not work. I put a magnetic thing on. Yep, it didn't work. I got to go back and put the Velcro on it. Doggone it. Well, it's coming off. The whole thing. I mean, this is this is nice for candy, but the hard part is finding something to fasten if you want it to be able to be opened and closed. If you put the Velcro on, you need to put one on each side, I guess. I thought that there was enough room there to put this on, but it just won't stick. I don't know. I'll have to see if I can put some different glue on the back. I tried 2 glue dots adding onto the adhesive, and it just didn't work. Just see if I can get this off and try again. But this is just too thick through here. It's probably 4 sheets of paper, and you know, when you use cardstock, it's even thicker. I tried another one that I saw online that was an origami basket where everything folded into itself and even made its own top. I'll show you those. This is one of those that you'd say, nailed it. Yeah, right. Let me see. I've got them here in my waste paper basket. They're so bad. They went immediately in. First one I made was this one. If this isn't the most pitiful thing you've ever want to see, I don't know what is. I mean, really. Our cardstock, nice enough as it is, but it is just too thick to do something like this. This is how it comes apart. And this was a 6x6 piece of paper. I thought, okay, all right, I can do this. I can really do this. Maybe I should try it again. So I tried it again, and I went with, this was a 6x6. That's that bouquet paper. And then I tried 8x8. Well, this is an 8x8. I thought maybe I'd have a better chance at it. Well, it's hideous. I'm sorry. It's just as bad. So they went by way of my waste paper basket. And I thought, okay, I think I'd rather show you something like this because this is very interesting to make. I thought, oh Lord, this is going to be hard. It wasn't that hard. It's just following the steps, knowing which step comes next to put it together. And then when I made this one went together easier. I still had to look at the instructions, but it did go together easier. Once I got to a certain point, I'm like, oh yeah, now I remember. And so, but it was just getting this dimension in here. It probably should be a little bit closer together, but I thought, you know, I think this is still going to work out. What did this one do? Yeah, see how this one meets in the middle? But I don't see that it's bad having that open. But and then I use the arched dies to make the top flap to go over on both of them. It worked out well. So anyway, that's what I have for you guys tonight. And I will see you on Tuesday night. You guys have a good beginning of your week. And I have no idea what I'm going to be working on. Oh, I was thinking of maybe working on that Grill Master set. The one that you can make Father's Day cards with, or if I find another box type thing, is that something that you guys are interested in? I took 8 of these down to the floor shop, and they are loving them. And they go together fast, like I say. Well, you saw. So let me know what you would like to see. I'm willing to do either. If I could find probably another Easter type. Oh, I do have one other Easter box. That's what I'll make on Tuesday night. Yes, I do already have one that I even got the candy bought for, because it's different candy than this. So that's what I will be doing. So I hope you guys don't mind me making these little candy containers. I enjoy making them, and I hope you enjoy watching me make them. So see you Tuesday night, and enjoy the warm weather tomorrow. Yay! Good night.